Championship belt. Participant number 1 is Jeff Jarrett. Come on down.
Would you say, Tony and Scott, that Jeff Jarrett's the favorite? I was thinking the fact that the guitar room is the last place to the goal. I think that's Jeff.
Weighing in at 235 pounds, from Music City, USA, he is the man on a mission, here to regain the championship. He is the man with the stroke. He is the chosen one. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former WCW Heavyweight World Champion, Jeff Jarrett.
You know, they are watching around the world, especially the men and women who worked on the movie Ready to Rumble. Himself.
Kind of looks like Elvis.
Now coming to the ring,
Dead Elvis.
a man who has made professional wrestling history, a motion picture star who has made the unprecedented crossover in sports entertainment. Ladies and gentlemen, from Hollywood, USA, representing, he is the reigning and defending undisputed WCW Heavyweight Champion of the world.
Arquette. You can see the concern on his face.
Concern? He's scared to death.
Yeah, okay.
Did James Brown have a yard sale? For Pete's sake. We'll complete the three-way dance, the triple threat with DDP.
This is no dance, it's a war. Hey, where's his wife? Oh yeah, I forgot.
And finally, coming to the ring in this three-way match, 6 feet 5, 253 pounds from the Jersey Shore, one of the biggest names in professional wrestling, the master of the diamond cutter, the former 3-time world champion, DDP, Diamond Dallas Page.
Diamond Dallas Page desperately wants to become the 4-time champion. David Arquette holds the title, and Mark Madden, I think you're exactly right earlier on. It seemed to me that Diamond Dallas Page was instructing, not asking, David Arquette to stay the heck out of the way.
Big difference between instructing and asking, Scott. But if Arquette doesn't do what he's told, he's nuts. Look at him.
Yeah.
Look at him. He's scared to death.
He's scared to death. He needs to stay out of harm's way here, and that's much easier said than done when you're confined in the steel cage. The fact is, the man who scales to the top, who look at Arquette does not know what to do next, so he runs away.
Good call.
And Jarrett's going to give chase to Arquette.
Come on, champ. Fight. Fight, champ.
Jarrett's got Arquette and Diamond Dallas Page saving his buddy from Hollywood, and now what we thought would happen is happening. It's DDP and Jeff Jarrett.
What has to happen here for Jarrett? Stay away from Arquette. He needs to become a non-factor here, and he needs to worry more about Diamond Dallas Page. If he turns his back too much, this will happen to him. Oh, Page, recipient of a DDT. And now he's going to go after Arquette again.
Let's not forget, pinfalls doesn't matter. Escaping from the cage doesn't matter. You got to get all the way to the top and grab the 30 pounds of gold. Oh, ho, ho.
It backfired on Jarrett once again. Another critical mistake from the chosen one in trying to win his second world heavyweight title. Page missed. Did not miss on the second time around.
I gotta say it, DDP looks really focused, really ready, really just zoned in to win that title back.
Think about what he's had to go through. Think about what's going through his mind right now. He's now directing traffic, telling Arquette, get up top.
David Arquette is on the top turnbuckle.
Trying a big splash, and now Jarrett looked out of the way.
So Page wants Arquette involved at Page's convenience, it looks like.
Of course he does. Pretty smart maneuvering, you ask me.
Did say it wasn't. Didn't say it insultingly.
Well, Arquette said he doesn't want to be world champion. He knows he's in over his head out here.
So therefore, he wants his close friend Diamond Dallas Page. They became very close during the filming in October of last year of Ready to Rumble. Became very close. They lived in that three-tiered cage. And all those different shots. Oh! Baseball slide drop kick to the aluminum ladder to Page, to the cage, to the mat.
Right now, those ribs will be taped for 7 months again.
David Arquette looks like a deer in the headlights. He is lost without a map. He's doing everything he can just to stay out of the way of this carnage in the three-tiered cage.
Who's your favorite here, guys? I got to admit, Arquette just rammed into the cage by Jarrett, courtesy of Page, slingshotting Jarrett right into the actor.
Oh, all he had to do was stay out of the way, and he couldn't even do that.
Now, hold it. Did Page know Arquette was there when he threw Jarrett over?
Don't believe so.
You sure?
No, I'm not, but I don't believe so. Stomping on the rib cage. Now Page. Now what they have to do here is commandeer the ladder, prop the ladder up so they can get up to the next cage. To do that, you've got to get your opponents down, incapacitated, out of the way. Page is going to attempt to do that right now. No better way than the legs to the ring post maneuver. Oh! How about the jaw to the ring post maneuver?
That always works on so many levels. You're not going to outsmart Jeff Jarrett. Oh!
Boy, David Arquette's been bumped around, and he's just trying to get out of the way.
Page let him take the punch there.
Page got, well, he ducked. DDP knee left. Into the jaw of Jeff Jarrett. There we go. That's what we're talking about right there.
Posting Jeff Jarrett.
To get back to what I said before, I think Page is the favorite. I think this is his kind of match.
I agree.
Remember, even before David Arquette was a factor in this thing, it was a challenge laid out by Jeff Jarrett. Jarrett upset that he came to WCW in October, but was never asked to be a part of the movie in Hollywood. So he was angry. He made the challenge right after Spring Stampede. Arquette was factored into it a little bit later.
Well, Jarrett should have been in the movie. He has fine actor skills.
Diamond Dallas Page has commandeered the ladder. Jeff Jarrett trying to cut him off, but Page looks like he may make it to hardcore hell first.
Page dominant right now. Page dominant right now, and I hate saying that, but I got to.
Boy, oh boy. Is he ever.
Jeff Jarrett has been lacerated, cracked wide open, and we're still in the first tier of this cage. Oh!
He's got to make sure that Jeff Jarrett cannot go in. When he tries to climb the cage, that would be most dangerous for him.
You shed the blood at the bottom, you get the glory at the top, gentlemen.
So now for Diamond Dallas Page, you got to pound him down and keep him down. Because if Page climbs that ladder and Jeff Jarrett can grab the ladder, Page is in a lot of trouble. That's where the danger is, falling off the ladder, falling into the cage off the ladder.
The danger is from here all the way up to 42 feet. This friggin' thing's insane if you get right down to it.
So now making the first attempt to get up is Page, and once again, Jarrett not incapacitated enough. There you see the head in the corner to the right side there on your screen.
Cut him off with the belly-to-back suplex from 3/4 of the way up the cage.
One thing we should point out, this may be a triple cage, but really there's 4 levels. You have to get on top of the 3rd cage to get the belt, am I right?
Absolutely.
That's 42 feet up there. Ugh.
Now it's Jeff Jarrett trying to get up, trying to go through the hatchway there. Page is going to grab Jarrett. He's going to try to power bomb him. This could be it. That's the move. Now Page quickly has to get up the ladder before Jeff Jarrett gets to his feet.
The sit-out power bomb from the ladder. Jeff Jarrett momentarily incapacitated. The pinfall won't make any difference here. Page knows he has to make it to level 2, to hardcore hell, to get the belt at the very top. Jeff Jarrett, into the ladder.
Into the aluminum ladder, back first.
What do you do? What do you do for a strategy in this matchup? How do you plan? How do you prepare? How do you scout an opponent? It doesn't matter who you're in there with. You've got one thing to do. Get to the very top. Pinfalls don't matter. Nothing matters except the gold suspended 42 feet above the floor of the Kemper Arena.
Ironically, it's not even close, guys, to a wrestling match, but it's for the most coveted prize in wrestling. Little irony there for you irony fans.
It really is. Now, Jarrett's got his own ladder, but he's got to make sure Page is down, and he does. Oh. This is an insane match to cap off an insane night at Slamboree.
I'm surprised Jeff could even see. His face is the proverbial crimson mask, and the cut is dangerously close to his eyebrow.
Now think about this. If you're the first man in cage 2, one would think what? Get out of cage 2, get to cage 3, and he can't even get there.
Yeah, but you know with the hatred that is involved here, that when you get to cage 2 to hardcore hell and you see the hardcore implements, the plunder, you're going to want to grab something and beat somebody up with it.
Well, not if you're the only man there. One would think you want to just go on and shoot all the way up to the top. So let's see what happens. Page is holding on. Nosedive on the hard entryway.
The cameraman took a shot there. Everybody in that cage is in danger, except, of course, you can't see him on this picture, but the heavyweight champion of the world, who is cowering like a dame, as they say, on the ring floor.
Conveniently cowering, you would say if he would be a friend of yours.
There we go.
Smart man.
DDP springs open the trap door. Diamond Dallas Page is in cage 2.
It's hardcore hell. There you see it. There you do see it. Aluminum sink over on the right, by golly.
Look at that image that you're seeing. This is insane.
He's got bolt cutters.
Well, that's what you got to do. Remember, you got to grab the bolt. Well, it's open.
See,
Page opened the door.
Smart move. Page wants to get out of hardcore hell in a hurry and scale up.
Oh!
But he is sent into a trash can.
Page actually set himself up by trying to escape the cage too early. When he cut those bolts, it took some time. Jarrett got behind Page, and now Jarrett's in control.
Look how unsettling the floor of that cage is, how wobbly it is. It's a miracle these guys are not going to fall through this thing.
Never say never, Tony.
Well, it's not done yet. He put Page down.
Jarrett's going out.
Jarrett's going outside now. He must...
He's making the climb.
Climb up. DDP is lacerated. He's bleeding profusely. And now Jarrett being pulled back down by Diamond Dallas Page.
Jeff Jarrett understandably trying to make an early escape from hardcore hell, but Diamond Dallas Page brings him right back down into the pits. And Jarrett, man!
Looked like a plastic serving tray, or I don't know what it was, but it broke, maybe glass, broke over the head that time of DDP into hardcore hell. He got the chair in the nick of time. And David Arquette can only watch. Doing the right thing. Let him go at it, which is what it was originally designed to do anyway. Page. And Jarrett, whoa! The side of the cage, they just crashing down.
They just broke the wall out of hardcore hell. They came that close to dropping 20 feet to the floor.
With a little more momentum, they would be in the 5th row of the seats.
Yeah, they'd be in somebody's lap. Is that unbelievable or what?
Who's to say they won't still be?
That shows you how unstable it is at these heights. That shows you how much they're risking. How much, well, that one held on. How much of their lives they are risking here for this world title. And there's a table there.
David Arquette, the world heavyweight champion.
Yeah,
watching these two
go.
Watching DDP and Jeff Jarrett. Already a scary moment, the wall of cage 2. Oh.
The floor of that cage cannot even really hold a table at a level, steady position. That does not stop DDP from putting Jeff Jarrett to the table on top of the first cage.
Unbelievable. Through a table in hardcore hell, suspended 20 feet above the floor of the Kemper Arena.
This match is either going to go a very long time or not too much longer, because really, if it goes on and on and on, both men are going to be hard-pressed to escape this floor and get to the next one.
Both men have been busted wide open. This is sheer carnage. Make no mistake about it. And remember, they went through the trouble. Diamond Dallas Page with the bolt cutters of opening the door. There's even a wall there now. Jeff Jarrett trying to make the climb to level 3. Oh!
Nothing short of spectacular what we are seeing happening before our eyes here. How do you prepare for something like this? The answer is you cannot.
Diamond Dallas Page with a right hand, staggering Jeff Jarrett. They want to get their way up to level 3, to the guitar room, because above that, the 30 pounds of gold, 42 feet in the air, the World Heavyweight Championship belt.
Think about this. To get to the guitar room, how much punishment you will have had to absorb. Oh, no!
No!
Oh, my goodness. I thought we were going to see...
There is nothing between these men and going off the side of this cage to the floor of the Kemper Arena.
Let me ask you this. If you're one of these two competitors, do you draw the line, or do you just whip a guy off the edge and claim the title?
I think sometimes you forget about where you are. I mean, it's easier said than done. David Arquette's coming up. David Arquette is making a bold move here.
This is not part of Diamond Dallas Page's plan. He just brained himself with a trap door again.
This is a very foolish move by a very foolish man.
David Arquette. What is Arquette doing?
David Arquette sneaking up. Would you look at it?
David Arquette's going to the guitar room, for Pete's sake.
David Arquette is going to try to win this thing. Can you believe it?
Hang on, Mike Awesome.
Mike Awesome's come out.
Where in the world?
Well, now hold on. Arquette was supposed to help Page if there was interference. I would call this interference. Is Arquette going to get the belt?
Arquette's going to help himself.
David Arquette?
David Arquette's in the... I can't believe what I'm
in the
seeing.
world? Gentlemen of you, David Arquette is at the top of the guitar room.
And he's not reaching for the belt. What's he doing?
Diamond cutter on Mike Awesome.
Diamond cutter and Awesome down.
Page and Jarrett are bloody messes. Mike Awesome out of nowhere.
I think I get it. Arquette's up there to hold the fort in case Jarrett gets there before Page made.
That's got to be what it is. And now the race is on. Jarrett on the left. Page on the right. Arquette up top. David Arquette is doing exactly what you said, Mark Madden, as the race is on. Who's going to get there? David Arquette in the world title belt remains 42 feet in the air.
See, this is unfair that Page has his little toady up there to help him win the title.
Oh, Jeff Jarrett.
Hang on, Jeff, hang on.
Precariously hanging. They're following the guitar room. Guitars everywhere.
Jarrett's got the guitar, one shot, and he missed. Page ducked out of the way.
There's plenty of guitars to go around, guys.
He missed that guitar shot. Can you believe this?
Page has got another acoustic equalizer. Handing it up to Arquette. That is a great strategy.
That certainly is. And now, as Jarrett comes up, Jarrett's going to get wiped out. He slammed the door on Jeff Jarrett's head. Unbelievable.
There is so much violence, you're almost numb to it. And just when you think they can't top it, they do.
Look at how high up they are.
Tony, you've seen guys bleed a lot in this sport. How much is the loss of blood affecting DDP and Jarrett right now?
Oh, it is affecting their vision. It is affecting their wind supply. It is affecting everything they do. Plus, it hurts.
I will say this, Arquette is a true friend to Page because he can take that belt right there, right now for himself, but he's holding the fort till DDP gets to his feet.
He's got the acoustic equalizer up top with him. Mike Awesome is unconscious on top of the lower level of the cage. And David Arquette ready to knock somebody right out of the park, and it looks like it's going to be
Jeff Jarrett.
Here we go.
Page going to make it. What did he do?
Good God, he just whacked Page.
What did he do? And another shot.
David Arquette.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, shut up, Mark. He just whacked.
Yeah, way to go, champ.
Oh,
way
no
to go,
way.
champ. Way to go, champ.
David Arquette with the acoustic equalizer just took out Diamond Dallas Page. Good God, it was a setup all along.
It's the ultimate swerve. 42
Do it, Jeff. Do it.
No!
The
world champion.
The chosen one is the chosen champion. And David Arquette, I knew the boy had it in him. He's the latter-day Laurence Olivier. He is the greatest actor of all time. Has helped coronate the greatest world champion of our time.
But wasn't he and Page close friends? Didn't Page celebrate with David Arquette when he won the title a couple of weeks ago?
Wait a minute, Mike Awesome has got Diamond Dallas Page. Good God, he's not going to awesome bomb him on top of the cage.
Oh, I hope he is. I sure hope he is.
I hope he doesn't.
Wait a minute, there's Canyon.
Chris, Canyon.
Canyon and Awesome.
Greg, Canyon.
Who
said that blood was thicker than water. Oh, my God. We need help. We need help. God, we need help, please. We need help.
Get somebody out here.
We need help. Are we going to go up the air like this?